In this video, I'm gonna share with you 10 tips and tricks that pro players use when using the Dimitri character. So without wasting any more time, first let's start with tip number 1. So guys, the Dimitri character is one of the most powerful characters in Free Fire because he has the ability to self-recover himself. After getting the Dimitri character, a lot of players say that his recovery skill doesn't work. There are two main reasons for this. The first reason for this is because players don't activate his skill before getting knocked down. If you guys want to use the self-recovery skill of Dimitri, first you guys need to activate his skill before getting knocked down. If you don't activate the skill before getting knocked down, you won't get the option to self-recover. Let's say you're fighting with an enemy and you're about to get knocked down. So at that time, quickly use Dimitri's skill. Once you get knocked down, you can press on the self-recover option and recover yourself. There's also another situation where Dimitri's skill won't work. I will tell you guys that at the end of this video, so make sure to watch around until the end. So guys, now let's move to tip number 2. The Dimitri character can also help his teammates self-recover, but they need to be in the 3.5 meter healing zone that he creates. Even if you are in a cover and your teammate is knocked outside, if your teammate is in the 3.5 meter healing zone, he can self-recover himself. And this makes the Dimitri character one of the best characters for squad games. So guys, now let's move to tip number 3. The Dimitri character also has another skill, which is that when you are in the 3.5 meter healing zone, you will start to recover 3 HP per second for 15 seconds, which means you will be able to recover 45 HP when you use the Dimitri character skill. So guys, now let's move to tip number 4. Let's say your teammate's health level is very low and he has no medkits to heal himself. In such a situation, activate Dimitri's skill and ask your friend to stay inside the healing zone. That's because Dimitri's healing zone can also help teammates recover their health. So guys, now let's move to tip number 5. The cool thing about Dimitri's skill is that you can activate it on a specific place and go outside the healing zone. Let's say your friend got knocked down. If you stay near your friend to revive him, an enemy can easily attack you and your teammate. But instead, you guys can put a glue wall to cover your teammate and then you can activate Dimitri's skill near your teammate. After that, you guys can go outside the healing zone and distract your enemy while your teammate recovers himself. So guys, now let's move on to tip number 6. Let's say your health is low but you're swimming in the water. As you guys might know, right now there's no way to use medkits in Free Fire while you are swimming. So in such a situation, you guys can use Dimitri's skill to heal yourselves when you're swimming in the water. The 7th tip that I want to give you guys is to combine Dimitri with the Capella character. That's because Capella skill will help to increase effects of healing skills by 20%. Since the Dimitri character has a healing skill, Capella skill will help to increase the effects of his healing skill by 20%. And not only that, Capella skill will also reduce your teammates' HP loss when knocked down by 30%. The 8th tip that I want to give you guys is to combine Dimitri with the Olivia character. That's because when you combine the Dimitri character and the Olivia character, her skill will help you and your teammates to get 80 extra HP when you self-recover yourselves. The 9th tip that I want to give you guys is to combine the Dimitri character with the Tiva character. That's because when you and your teammates self-recover with the Dimitri character, the Tiva character will help you and your teammates to recover 50 HP in 5 seconds. And not only that, Tiva's ability will also increase the reviving speed by 30%. If you guys combine both the Tiva character and the Olivia character and self-recover with the Dimitri character, you will be able to get 130 HP. And next, you guys can stay in Dimitri's healing zone to further increase your health by 45 HP. And in total, you will be able to recover 175 HP. So guys, now let's move on to tip number 10. Now I'm gonna tell you guys the second reason to why Dimitri's self-recover ability won't work. If you guys play a solo match with the Dimitri character skill, the self-recover ability won't appear. If you get knocked down, you'll automatically be eliminated. Only his healing skill will work in solo matches, so if you guys want to use Dimitri's self-recover ability, make sure to play either duo or squad instead of playing solo. If you guys want to know tips and tricks on the Alok character, check out this video. In here, I talk about 10 tips and tricks that pro players use when using the Alok character.